Hello. Had to deal with technical difficulties for the past few days. I was like, what the heck, why we're getting an error on the tablet? Ew, did not know when you delete and refresh your apps or clear your data and then reset your internet. Yes, you have to reset your tablet too. You have to turn it off. But some tablets take forever to turn on. So yeah, mine took forever to turn on. Yeah. It's annoying. But yeah, got it fixed. We were wondering why our apps are having errors. That's one of the reasons why it did. Had to reset the thing and clear certain stuff out of the cache. Anyways, what are we reacting to, Uni?
More Zayn. This one's number 3, not number 4.
Okay, your friend Surya is a Zayn simp. And if she's not a simp, she's obsessed with them like certain people. Is she a weirdo about it like some people? No. Does she get mad about it like certain people sometimes? Yeah.
What do you mean?
You know how Borderlands 4, you know how Zayn, remember I said, some people agree with me, but I said this too. Some of it I was joking around and some of it I wasn't. But he is a pervert. And you know some people fucking hate perverts like that. Maybe they like characters like that sometimes, but not all the time. But yeah, there was somebody's, like, it's not just this one person, there's other people, and they're saying, oh, I can totally be friends with Ammon. You know, like people who self-ship, not just with Levane and certain people. They're like, oh yeah, that person can be friends with Levane. And we can both bully the fuck out of Zayn.
Whoa. Somebody hates Zayn too much. Somebody's a Zayn hater.
There's other people that are like that too, not just that one person. And no, I'm not naming their username on Tumblr and Facebook or YouTube. You know who I'm talking about. And it's a self-shipper. But yeah, I'm gonna make this clear. Go ahead, you're gonna make it clear.
To make it clear, good. Me and certain people can have Zayn, whoever you were who said that. Okay. And I agree with Surya on this. I don't see Ammon and Levane friends. If you want to see Levane and Ammon are friends, cool. But just to have them be friends and be mean to Zayn, that's rude.
Well, if you play the game, Ammon doesn't like Zayn. He tolerates him. No, if you play the game, he actually gets fucking irritated of Zayn in the game. He does. So that person, it kinda is headcanoning certain things or certain stuff in the store, in their story. It's accurate. It's fucking accurate.
Yeah, true, but doesn't mean they need to be way rude about it than it was in the game.
I understand that. But yeah.
Wow. Don't get me wrong, I get mad sometimes, but I'm like, okay. No, I want to know that person's name so I can block them. I don't want to listen to their butt. Plus, I don't want to see Levane either. So, you can have her. Like I said, I'll have Zayn. Thank you. I don't care if certain people hate me. Okay? That's their opinion. They don't like Zayn. Is it a nice opinion when they say, like, oh, I can be friends with certain characters and certain characters can bully the fuck out of him. No, not nice thing to say, but whatever. And they wonder why certain people be mean to them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. People like that say like, "Oh, I don't want people being mean to me." Then why the fuck are you being rude? You know what I mean? But yeah, all it is on their Tumblr and Facebook is Zayn hate. Talking about bullying him, talking about he needs to get a job. One, he has a job. Okay, you might not like his job, he has a job. Excuse my language for this. F you. I can see why my friend called him out once. They didn't said nothing to them. And if they did, she ignored it. People like that deserve to be called out. Like, if you don't like a certain character, that's fine. If you want to shit talk a character, that's fine, but don't be rude about it. Don't go in the tags and mess with people on the fandom. You know, there's weirdo stuff I don't like. I don't go in the tag and attack people. Exactly. Mental problems. Some of these people have mental problems. What did the boyo did to you? I know why. Because they don't like him being inappropriate and they're mad because he got more screen time in the game and they wanted certain other characters to have more screen time. I bet you people like that get mad at Zane and certain characters in Borderlands, I might get mad at Zane, but I don't harass people on Tumblr over it like some people do. I just stay away from it. I bet you right now, people who say they wish they hate Zane, they really wish they didn't have Zane in the game. No, there's people are complaining he got more screen time and he shouldn't be in the game. Wow. Well, it just makes sense he's in there. He gets around. You know, he travels. I know that. No, I want to see it. Bring it up. I want to see the comment. Bring it up on the phone. It's going to take a while. I know. So this kind of crap makes people don't want to like certain characters. I don't blame her. And certain people. Like seriously, some people just make fan art for a certain thing. Are you sure you wrote it the right way? I'm pretty sure I did. No, you didn't, because it's bringing up certain things. Yeah, you're spelling it wrong. Because it's not popping it up. Sorry about that. Thing went off. You're spelling it wrong. How you spell it? Hold on. We'll pop it up. Right there. And then you can copy and paste it. Yeah, you're spelling it wrong. That is way off. Close. Yeah, whatever. It's doing that stupid error. I love when people saying
That's Yuri. Really. Really. I hate posts like that when they, like, they're like, oh, Zayn is girly. Like, really? What does that make? That's the stupidest post ever. Why is Zayn is Yuri like pretending he's a? Why you're making him pretend to be a girl and ship him with Levain? That's what I'm saying. Weirdo ass people. I don't care if it's a joke or not. Weirdo ass people. So if that person did block your friends, like good, freaking weirdos. Here it is. See, I told you fictor romantic is a thing. Yeah, yeah, but that's been around a long time. I know that, but it wasn't as bad. Where is it at? Right here. They're saying they finished the quest, and then they said, I really liked it. I think there's too much focus on Zayn in the one quest. They're saying like I liked it, but I didn't like how there's too much Zayn. I'm sorry, look that Zayn pisses you off when you look at him. Really, really, it's like okay. Like I said, if it really ticks you off that much, just drown it out. Like go over your head. And then right there it says, I also think she and Ammon could be best friends. And if they were friends, yeah. I like certain characters, but I don't like shipping them with certain things. True. Okay. That one's, I can see why she gets mad and certain people at that. And then this one, I was playing and then they were talking about Levain calling Zayn a pest, right? Zayn's not a pest, okay? F you, he's not. You might be annoying, sure. You might be a pervert, sure. And they feel like this, get a job. One, he has a job. And then they say, stay away from her. Good. Again, I'm glad Zayn broke up. I agree with Surya and certain people on that. Like, yeah, you can have her. Good. Like, okay, if you're gonna say that, yeah, Zayn should stay away from her and go get somebody else. I totally kind of agree with you. Just in a different way. Just in a different way, though. Like, good. Zayn can love somebody else and you can have Levain. Good. This is the one that really is stupid. They said Ammon and I, or whatever, are meant to be best friends because he can bully the fuck out of Zayn for fun. See, they're actually kind of glad Ammon made fun of Zayn. Middle finger. I'm sorry I hated that scene. But you need to understand, some people that hate Zayn, they're gonna cheer certain people on making fun of him. You can tell that's a Zayn hater. Yeah, I can tell. This person's a Zayn hater. And then high five. Good. I bet you they block all the Zayn tags on Tumblr. They probably do. Because they don't like looking at it. I don't like looking at certain things, but I don't write flipping posts like this on here. You're rude. Whatever ship's name. I'm not gonna say your first name. I'm just gonna say your last one, Ships. if you have your end of ships or your first name in front of ships, you can tell that's a self-shipper.
Yeah, you can tell. That is so freaking. I don't use this word a lot. Cringe. Cringe, stupid. Shut the fuck up. Dumb. I think it is. So I don't blame certain people mad at that, yeah.
Yeah, I can see why she doesn't want to look at that. Yeah, that is kind of mean. But that's how it is, people in real life and on the internet. Yeah, some people have opinions. Are they nice? No.
Well, you gotta think Zane's not a popular character in the game.
Really.
Yeah. If you look it up, what's the most popular character? It won't say Zane. He's getting popular. He's popular, but not that fucking popular. It will, like, show, like, somebody else more popular. I'm telling you, more people hate Zane than, it is. Because if you go on the internet, there's a lot of people hate him. And yeah, there's people who like him too. But yeah, you can tell this person does not like him. Period. And they don't like him around Levine. Good.
Again, I'm glad he broke up with her. Or she did. So you can have her, so calm down. He doesn't want her anymore. So you can have her all to yourself, person.
Exactly. Sorry about that, was skipping something. But yeah. Rude much? That's fine. If you want to just look at Levan and you get all pissed off that there's too much scenes of Zane and I don't like looking at him and I find him stupid, good, but don't shit talk people. Don't go in the tags. Stop putting your name and put Borderlands 4. Like, just put your name in that. Rude much? So yeah, I can see why they get all pissed at that. Ay. Stupid as shit. So yeah. Or you get, like I said, people obsess about him way too much that are weirdos.
That too, but those people are dumb too. Like, I'm weird, like Saria. I might obsess over things, but not as bad as other people.
I understand that.
Good, more for me and certain people who want Zane. I kind of like her ship. She ships some. I'm talking about my friend Saria. I like her ship with Zane. It's cute. I know she has two different characters, but yeah, they're cute. She told me not to name them, but yeah. One's a guy character and one's a boy.
All I'm saying is, if a character is gay, just leave him gay. Doesn't mean you need to put him in dresses. It's like, maybe it's just a gay dude. A freaking quit.
I know.
So yeah, and he's not freaking trenched. Enough with this shit with Zayn and certain people. Maybe in your head you think he is. Maybe it's okay to headcanon him that way. sometimes, but if you really think and you wish he was like that, something's wrong with you.
Exactly.
Joke or not, it's something's wrong with you.
But I want to get that image out of my head where people are shit talking Zayn on Tumblr and Facebook. Calm down, people. Okay? Stop talking about certain characters you like, find it funny, you wish certain characters bully Zayn and you high five them. Enough of that. Why is you coming after my boy Zayn like that? Like, I don't come after you, after your characters. If I'm on Facebook and Tumblr, then don't do it to us fans. I know, it's called a fandom war or a character war. And then when you bring it up, some people like, I don't know what you're seeing, but I don't see that because you're not paying attention. But it's fucking happening. I know it's happening.
Whatever, man.
All I'm saying is more for me. I'm talking about the normal people here. More for me and the normal people who like Zayn. Maybe they don't understand him. Maybe they just see, oh, he's a pervert. Oh, he's messed up. I don't see that. I see he's a funny guy. He has a lot of tragedy. Yeah, they could have done without the polyamorous gay crud with them. But if you looked past that dumb crap, he's actually a really good character. He's funny. Dude. There's more to him, oh, he's just a pervert. He's funny. They don't look, oh, he's funny, or oh, his story is cool. Or maybe they know that, they just don't like him and certain people who like him. Fair point, but I'm just saying more for me, certain people. See, stuff like that. You mean no one's listening this whole time? I love how he just loses his shit. He just loses his cool. He's like, I had enough.
Yeah, he's like, I had enough of your bullshit.
Dude, I love Zayn. Dude, does it hurt my feelings sometimes? People that make fun of Zayn? Yeah. But yeah, I did agree with you about telling Surya in that private chat, like, if certain things tick you off, don't comment on it.
Yeah, because somebody told her to go cry a river because she had to delete a post or upload it. And I told her, like, don't tell people that. Just delete it and re-upload it without telling people it. I also told her, same with the reporting shit, don't tell people you're reporting them. Don't tell you're blocking. Okay, you can argue and say, I don't think you're being nice. In a nice way, that's fine, but don't sit there and argue. If you're gonna argue, say what you have to say and then move on. Don't sit there and keep fucking talking to him. Exactly. But yeah, I told her, like, oh man, people are gonna hate your favorite characters. Not everyone's gonna agree with you and certain people who like him. She gets really upset. I'm like, if that thing is popping up in your whatever dashboard, that ship you hate, you can go in your settings and filter the shit out so you don't have to look at it. You know what I mean? If you don't want to see certain people shitting on Zayn and certain people, then go in your settings and put Zayn hate or put the ship name, boom, you don't see it. It might say, do you want to look at this post and push view on the thing, but it won't like show the picture, it just shows words on it if you're on Facebook or Tumblr. Exactly. They think it's funny to hate on certain characters, okay. Well, there's people around going hating Rush, and I'm like, really? Rush is the kindest guy ever in Borderlands, and you're gonna hate on him? Like, come on, no. No, he's a cinnamon roll. People who hate Rush and Borderlands 4, I don't agree with you. Yeah, I don't agree with people on that one. Yeah, he's nice. He's a nice dude. So I can see why Surya self-ships with him for fun. Not serious about it, but yeah, he's a nice dude. People are hating on him. Wow, dumb. You can tell he's losing his shit slowly. Over time, he's turning into a maniac. Speaking of, what? Where's the phone? The broken phone. The broken phone. Look at this thing. It's a fan art. What the It's an AU universe, Zane. I know. Is he hot? Look at beside it. Look. They look like they're fucking brothers. I know, right? They look like brothers. I know. What is that? It's... Remember in the game you have a skin for Zane in Borderlands 3 where you turn him into a bandit? Like, there's a whole story on it saying, like, what if Zane joined the bandits? You can look it up on Google if you're interested. You just type Bane Flint or Bandit Zane or something like that, and it pops it up. It tells the story to it. But anyways, that's Zane if he was a bandit. What? Wow. Did he take some steroids? Because in this picture we're looking at right now, he's skinny. And in this one, he's like beefed up. He has more muscles. I know. He's hot. Look at him. Even his eye patch is a lot different. Or cyber eye. No, he isn't. Yes, he is. Look. He has a glove on his left hand. And then he has, like, bandages on his, right hand. And then we got chains on not just his belt, but he has chains on his, like, arm. Like, on the right arm. And then we got tattoos. And then look at his hair. Hair is a little bit longer and bushier. And then we got, like, look at him. And then he's wearing a black long t-shirt. And then we got, look, it says Zaddy on it. Wow, lady. That just proves my point. People who like Zane are perverts. Confirmed. That's why certain people hate frickin' Zane. Fans. Perverts. Don't care. Look at him.
He's wearing orange bandit pants, too. Hot. I think I like him more than Zane. Can I make a video game like those Japanese novel dating sims? And then have me date Bandit Flint. Ugh. Do you know that guy's the evil version of Zane? He would freaking kill people. I don't care. He's a yonder. I don't care. He's my husband. Shut up. I look at him every day. Well, this is a different version of Zaddy, okay? There's different Zaddies for everyone in each universe. Okay? Your lover in your universe loves you're valid. In my universe, he loves me, I'm valid. If you don't want to look at it, that's fine. But don't tell me I can't love him. Because, I love him.
Okay. That's your husband?
Yep, I'm joking around. I'm not serious. Or am I? But yeah, that's my husband. I self-ship him with me, with Bandit Flint.
Really? Bandit Flint? Okay now. I thought you were married to Zane.
I was joking around. I'm not. I was joking around about that in an old video. No, this is my husband.
Why? Lady,
shut up. He's hot.
Sorry about that. Went off again. Do you self-ship with the vampire too? Version of him?
Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, Bane Flint is my husband. It's a different version of him. If somebody self-ships with this version, okay, in your universe he loves you, in mine he loves me, okay? But anyways, yeah, this is my husband, like I said.
Okay.
Shush.
I thought you would pick this Zane, not the other one, but whatever. If you want a bandit as your husband, okay.
He's the smart one. He's, like, not stupid.
Doesn't matter. He's a freaking murderer, but... This is why some people who self-ship for fun are being serious. They have problems with people like you shipping with a bandit. Which they don't ship with that, but whatever.
I don't care. I don't care if it's problematic. I find it hot. I like dangerous men. He's hot. He's one of those guys that will protect me. Yeah, he might do questionable things or kill people, but at least he's hurting other people and not me.
True, but what if he killed your family? I wouldn't think you wouldn't like him now.
Shut up.
Can you stop bringing up Bane Flint? I don't want to look at him taking his shirt off or ripping it off. What the frick are you looking at, woman? You and your friends. Whatever.
Seriously, I needed it because after seeing that hate, what Saria and certain people have to deal with on Facebook and Tumblr, at this point, if you don't want to block them, people, just filter out their posts and stuff. Like, come on. So you don't see it and then it doesn't tick you off.
What? You know it's bad when Claptrap subscribe to your podcast. Hell no. That's an Oprah Winfrey reference because she's like, you get this and you get this, or she gives out stuff, remember? Oh, yeah. Was it everyone gets a car? You get a car. You get a car. Everyone gets a car. Yeah, that's what Oprah Winfrey used to do. Or something like that. Mm-hmm. Why is a robot getting fucking tired? That is the weirdest shit ever. I'm tired. Okay, what's the worst Vault Hunter in Borderlands that you watched people play on YouTube, or your friend Surya? Which is my friend too. Claptrap. He's funny, but I also hate him too. But he's fun to play. He's fun to play one time, and then after that, he's annoying. No. No. Okay. Who's the best Vault Hunter from the pre-sequel? I haven't played that in so long because I don't play Borderlands as much. Only once in a while. Oh, flippin'. Windhelm. I know I'm saying his name wrong, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, people. Don't come for me. That guy. That's the lieutenant to Handsome Jack. Yes. That guy. The one that, was obsessed with being a robot, or had something wrong with him, like lead was growing in his body. Yeah, that one. Oh. I like bad guys sometimes. But yeah, that guy's interesting. I'm sorry, that Windhelm is much more interesting than Zane, sorry. Favorite Borderlands 2 Vault Hunter? There's a lot of them. Axton. You know he's gay. He's bi. I don't care. Sometimes I like gay characters, sometimes, not all the time. I say Axton is a lot better than this fucking dude, too. He's a lot better than Zane, too. Axton. Oh, let me finish. What's the Gunzerker dude? Salvador. I love Salvador, too. Can I pick two, or it's just one? No, you can pick two. Salvador. Salvador's more funny than this dude. I'm sorry, I fucking agree with certain people on certain shit about Zane is a stupid character, but am I gonna go on people's fucking accounts and freaking posts or videos and say mean ass shit? No, I just stay away from it. And the only time I do say crap is in my own videos, I say it. Yeah, I don't know. What was that other one? I'm not gonna lie, Timothy Lawrence is fun to play. You know, Timothy Lawrence was the first Hitman. Because think about it, he had holograms. Handsome Jack and Timothy were the first Hitmen. Not Zane. They got the idea from Zane from Handsome Jack and Timothy because they had holograms. That's how they got the idea for Zane.
No, it's obvious. I know. That's another reason why some people hate him, because Zayn is just fucking copying Handsome Jack and Timothy. He is. When he jokes around, he sounds like Timothy and Handsome Jack if they had a freaking kid. He's just a copycat on certain shit. I know in the story he's like Rafa, he's still shit, and then he makes his own sometimes, you know. I get it. Copycat. You know, Surya kind of likes Ammon but hates him at the same time. Yeah, I know. That character is kind of mean as shit. Who you like in Borderlands 4? Rafa. Like, I like him and I hate him at the same time, but not as bad as Ammon. But I would say Rafa is hilarious. Rafa is like Timothy Lawrence and Zayn. I know, but I think he does it better. I think he's the better Zayn and Timothy combined. Dude, I like when he's talking about salsa when you're running around. You kill somebody, he's like, I could go for salsa right now. I'm like, really? You just killed a guy and you're talking about eating salsa and chips. He says that? Yeah, he says that in the game. It's funny. Wow. I don't know, I see why he's a fan favorite. Rafa is the fan favorite in Borderlands 4. Dude. I find it ironic our friend Surya picked the gay guy. Well, she did in number 3. And number 2. Yeah, but she's not gay. You know, you can play whatever you want. Some people might get mad at that, but whatever. If she wants to play crap like that, she can. Long if she's not being disrespectful or rude. You know, true. I'm just saying it's funny. She's not even gay and she's playing gay characters. It's funny. And if she was playing a straight character, they're messed up. They're like fucking messed up characters. I know. But if she wants to play that, she can play that. Long if she's not being like disrespectful or weirdo. True. But yeah. Now I can't get Bandit Flint out of my head. I know, right? He sticks in your head. In a bad way, not a good way. I want to shoot him in the face. Really? Yeah. You're like that person that talking shit about Zayn. I'm kind of like that, but not as bad. You know, I don't go on people's posts, like I said, and say it. I keep it to myself on my posts or videos. Okay, good point. If you don't like it, don't look at my account. Good point. Good point. I have a right to talk shit on my own account. Long if I'm not going in the fucking tags and harassing. True. Long if you keep it on your account and you're not harassing people in the tags on Facebook and Tumblr, you're fine. Exactly. You know, there's people who ship Zayn with the Bandit. Zayn. That's way worse than the hologram. No. No. Mm-mm. Now I can see why certain people make their own shit. No. That's the stupidest ship ever. I agree.
Yeah, not gonna happen. You're always a master negotiator. Right up until a giant magnet pulls you through a door. I'm doing the talking.
I like how he just insulted Claptrap, you know, how he tried to do interrogation and a magnet got him. I just like how Zane insults him. His banter is funny. That's another reason why I like him. Okay, he's funny sometimes, but I can see why people hate him. But I also see why people like him too. But yeah, he's not for me. Okay, I could see why a lot of like gay people like him or straight. Yes, there are straight people who like him too, but they're females. More females than dudes. There are guys who like him, but more females like him more. Yeah, because he's hot. He's the sexy man. There's a reason why he won the most sexy man in the galaxy twice. There's a reason why. I get it, but not for me.
Hey there, mate! I'm just going door to door to see if anyone's seen the head of a Crimson Raider we lost. It's for a podcast.
Really? I'm looking for a head of a dead dude. Why would you say that? And it's for a podcast. Yeah, very questionable dude. I love listening to his voice.
Oh, it's called Mystery Time, spooky thing. Ah, right, it's on my mission tracker. Mysteriously.
Did he hear it? It's really silent, but he's like, oh shit. Because he did the same thing in Claptrap. Because, oh, he said the name when he's not supposed to. That's funny. Yeah.
See, I was sort of hoping to get some boxing that week. Not sure what just happened, but at least there's loot.
Wow. I'm not sure what happened. There's loot. Lisa get boss loot. I bet you that one guy's like saying like, I surrender. You win. And he's like, nah, I just want to loot you and kill you. Wow. Well, he's a hitman. Not anymore. He's a vault hunter now, but yeah, but he still is assassin at the end of the day. True, but damn.
Yeah, happened before my very eyes. Sounds like I'm gonna sneak into your quarters later with a can opener. No.
What the fuck? Whoa! He goes in your quarters with a can opener? Well, he hates Claptrap. He's gonna go in there with a can opener and then cut him. See, this is why people hate Zane. You know, like those old videos I used to do with Chris McLean, now listed all the stupid shit he does. It's kind of like with Zane. I'm gonna list almost all the stupid shit with him. He threatens people. Lovely. He is a pervert. Which is a red flag. Oh, he argues, like he yells at people, like he loses his shit. That's a problem. You want me to list some more shit how friggin' stupid this character is? Sometimes? Kind of like I did with Chris McLean in my old videos? Yeah. No. Shut the fuck up.
Damn it, locked. We were only just getting to the fun stuff. You hooked me. Now reel me in. Doesn't exactly trip off the tongue. Or trips down the stairs and breaks his neck.
Nah.
Oh! Oh, I have an incredibly short attention span. And honestly, I have no idea how I get roped into half these things. Fair enough. Single serving frozen dinner.
Okay, when he said lose my attention span, that's Saria with her ADHD. That's our friend with her ADHD. Sometimes.
Oh, and he didn't even get to eat brownie. Hey, I'm not reading that. Stop printing my letters to the editor. Is that? No, false alarm.
Excuse me.
Please on the side. Our suspect only had eyes for murder.
For murder? Oh.
Nice alley you got here. Notice anything strange, like, say, a murderer? Hey, looking for someone who came through here. Maybe did a murder. Ring any bells? Case closed. Our man died as sloppily as he killed your friend. Oh, too soon? Sorry.
Wow. Okay. Alright. Sorry, he is funny. Thumbs up on that one. He is funny sometimes. Being a pervert? Thumbs down. I agree with certain people on that. Thumbs down. Pervert. If you like this character, you know who the heck you are. You're some pervert. No. Him getting angry, I'm in the middle with this. He is funny. Yes, he is funny when he does that shit sometimes. So I would say I'm in the middle with that. With him. Him threatening people just sounds like a yonder to me, and thumbs down. Him not letting go of his exes and being a pervert and being stupid, thumbs down. I agree with people on that. That's why that one person hated him, because of that. No. Thumbs down. No. No, thank you. I get why he does it, because he's scared of losing people or bad stuff happen to him. I know there's more information about him on his Wikipedia or in the Borderlands book, but still, thumbs down. Hell no. No, thank you. That's why some people shit talk Zane on that. No thanks. Yeah, I agree with certain people. Zane needs to stay away from certain people. And I'm gonna add to a character he should stay away from, like kind of like Levain. Even though I don't like Levain. I like Claptrap. I might not like Claptrap, but am I gonna root for Zane? Like, I'm gonna go in there and hurt you with a can opener? Nah. Stay away from Claptrap, Zane. No thanks. I fucking like you sometimes, dude, but not all the time. Nah. No thank you. No thanks. I'm gonna say the same thing like I said in an old video about Handsome Jack, which I fucking deleted it. But I'm gonna say no thanks, like I said with Handsome Jack. On that video I deleted. No thanks. Really? Wham! go get upset about it. You can get mad, but, like, then don't interact with people that hate sane like I do sometimes, then. But yeah, no thank you.